Discovery, go at throttle up. Discovery, go at throttle up.
Okay, Friday Space and Rocket Review. You two girls, tell your friends. Space and Rocket Review. What's up, everybody? How you doing? So, okay, a little bit of updates here before we jump into space news. We got space news, we got Flame Trench, we got racing today. Everything should be pretty good. Pretty good. So we're gonna race tonight. I checked. We're doing Friday night racing, which is good. We got a big race at Road America. Should be a good time. Cool. That's the first thing. Second thing, I can't play BF6. Well, I can't play BF6. We can get the Battlefield 6 thing working on the gaming computer. It's going to take some shifting around with drives and stuff, and I really would want to back up everything on the hard drive before we go messing around with drive formats, etc., etc.
Discovery, go at
That's going to
throttle
take some time, so probably not happening today. Maybe get it done over the weekend, and maybe get a stream or something on Sunday. Maybe, not promising anything because you don't know how good it's going to go or not. I basically have to format drive, so I can format a drive for something called GPT. The drive needs to be GPT formatted so I can enable UEFI, so I can enable secure boot, because Battlefield because EA doesn't want cheaters in Battlefield 6. So you got to enable secure boot. They don't want cheaters though. They don't they don't want cheaters. You can't have that. Just can't share the download. Yeah, GrabShark. Why did I talk to like the second in charge at RocketWorks like a second ago? And yeah, this brings me to the third news here. I talked to the VP of RocketWorks a second ago. And he's telling me don't stream it. The KSA beta is for industry partners only right now, and he told me explicitly to hold off. Don't stream it just yet. That we have some stuff in the pipe specifically for this stream. This is him talking now. Specifically for this stream in the pipe where we could show off KSA, etc., etc. But hold off on doing it right now. It's pre-alpha. And he said, don't do it right now. It's for industry partners only right now. So sounds like they were giving out different info. Yeah. Here. Hold on one second. I gotta answer a message. Yeah. So they said don't do it, so we're not going to, but we should have some KSA stuff for the stream in the future, explicitly with Dean coming on this stream and talking to you guys explicitly, like one-on-one. This isn't a general industry thing. It's just a one-on-one thing. So we do have some good stuff coming.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Yeah, Tessa, Dean's good people. Yay, I can brain rot Dean now. Oh dear. Yeah, they're so that's what's going on. That's the 3 bits of news. The 4th bit of news that's actually pertaining to space, specifically SpaceX, is that I wanted to come in here before Flame Trench because we got an update on Starship. Pretty big one from SpaceX. Will you let Dean weld some of your car? Does Dean know how to weld? He knows how to weld.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I don't know what that means, Nova, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Is that bad? I don't know. Look who's back. Everything okay with the computer? Yeah, Mats, everything is fine. I've been kind of just taking it easy this week to make sure that nothing blows up or catches on fire. Nothing is caught on fire, but I'm being safe just in case. I got my fire extinguisher. Not that I don't usually. That thing's been there the entire time. Just in case, because you don't want to be that guy that makes live stream fails because you burn your house down. You know what I mean? Hey, Marcon, what's going on? Catching with a 98-month resub. Crazy Brandon with an 18er. Hope everything is well. My 25-month of thanking you for all you do, teaching many about space and just being a great person. I try. Brimo had a 102-month resub. Thank you. Pump it. Werfel with a 49-monther in there. Not a cad with a 12 or 55-month in there as well. Thank you, everybody. Elon Muskrat, too.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
That was yesterday, though. All right. Sitherly, 64-month resub. Nibiria, 63-month resub. Also, guys, membership should be enabled over on
Discovery,
the YouTube side.
go at throttle up.
We got membership approval. If you're interested, once again, I do not ask for memberships. I earn them. So it should be enabled now. If it's not, let me know. Okay. So, updates time. Zing! I just installed my Ford Performance Tuner in your 24 Bronco 2.3 liter. Huge bump in performance. Nice. Not seeing a join button just yet. Okay. I probably have to just kind of finalize the deal. But we have updates. We have updates. So.
Discovery,
Hey,
go at
Zach.
throttle up.
51-month resub. Yo, 51 months. You got yourself a MIG welder for your birthday a few days ago. Got to relearn a skill. There you go. Do it. Can you provide some details about what the memberships do? Is it just for more financial support? You get emotes. You could put emotes in chat. Okay, Cody. I'll work on it, all right? Not seeing any option. Okay. I have to figure out a couple more things. I'm in the process of getting the ball rolling there. I will have more updates for you on Monday. There's a launch button on the dashboard to enable it. Oh. Sorry, I meant TIG. Wig is German. Oh, TIG welding. Good for you. On the dashboard, we have to enable it. Okay, give me a moment. Uh, you got a TIG welder too. All right, give me. Bit? Happy weekend. Okay, all right. Membees. Lunch. I've launched memberships. I did a thing. Did it work? Hey, Mac, does it work? You're getting closer and closer to 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Holy balls. Did you see the world's largest collegiate liquid rocket by Concordia University launched this morning? No, Rocket Man, but that's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, ninth flight of the ship and you're still getting design problems. Both ship 35 and ship 36 reek of QC problems. You're not going to lie about what? The only thing you lying about is not understanding iterative design, fool. Might need to restart the stream. Okay. We might need to jog the YouTube. We might need to jog the YouTubes. Or it might just take a second to get going. Stream restart shouldn't be necessary. It's a channel-wide perk. The company Slack after the SpaceX post. All right. Let's get some updates, dude. Do you know the rocket prototype that used fluorine, lithium, and hydrogen? Yeah, the tripropellants. Yep. Yeah, I've heard about that. Anyway, let's see what we got. August 15th, 2025. Flight 9 in Starship Ship 36 report. Flight 9. On May 27th, 2025, Starship's ninth flight test successfully lifted off at 6:36 p.m. Central from Starbase, Texas. Flight test began with the first Super Heavy booster to be reflown, starting up successfully and completing a full duration ascent burn with 33 of its Raptor engines before separating from Starship's upper stage in a hot staging maneuver. During separation, Super Heavy performed the first ever deterministic flip, followed by its boost back burn. After completing the boost back burn, let's get some bigger fonts here. After completing the boost back burn, Super Heavy flew at a significantly higher angle of attack than previous flights during its descent back to Earth, reaching a peak angle of approximately 17 degrees. Holy cow. This trajectory was a flight experiment to gather data on the limits of the booster's performance. Once it reached the planned splashdown area, the booster relit 12 of the planned 13 engines for its landing burn. Shortly after the burn started, an energetic event was observed near the aft end of the vehicle, followed by loss of telemetry. Final data was received from the booster approximately 382 seconds into flight and approximately 1 kilometer in altitude over the designated clear zone. Gotta zoom in. Signs of getting old. I wanted to go at 45 degrees. We all do, man. We all do. The most probable cause for the failure at landing burn was higher than predicted forces on the booster structure, specifically on the booster's fuel transfer tube, due to the increased angle of attack experiment. Post-flight analysis showed that the vehicle loads exceeded the capabilities of the transfer tube, which is believed to have experienced a structural failure, resulting in a mixing of methane and liquid oxygen and subsequent ignition. For the remaining flight test using this version of the Super Heavy booster, the angle of attack for the booster descent will be lowered to decrease aerodynamic forces and minimize the likelihood of structural failure. Downcomer limit exceeded. Oh, did the membies go through? We did it. We did the membies. All right, Mom B.
Discovery, go and
Here
throttle
we
up.
go. Mats, welcome to the flight controllers. Oh, it worked. Kyron with an 83-month resub over on Twitch. Dude, it worked. Mats, you got first. Yeah. Thanks, man. Oh, that's cool. Is this the first structural failure of Super Heavy? Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Join button enabled. Tessa flight controller. Dr. Rochelle flight controller. Oh, gosh, this is going to be a lot, isn't it? Oh, here it comes. Oh, it's going to be a rot. Alan Jones, flight controller. He was not Maddie Werben Jagerman Jensen. He was number 1. If you have time before Flame Trench, photo on the left is from yesterday's flyover. Okay. Krasnu on YouTube as well? Jeez. Drummer. Why did you guys are gonna double it? Okay. But does Mats have the soda drinker hat? I don't know. Shut up and take my money. All right. Okay. Mambees.
Discovery, go and
Cody,
throttle
there
up.
it is. RJ, you didn't freaking need to do that. Got your PCs up and running again. Yes, yes, yes. Now start a Patreon, you nerd. Fine. The people are just you're just double dipping over there. It's Membin time. Oh gosh. David Murray, flight controller. Welcome to dude, I gotta change the name. It just it just says welcome to flight controller. I was like, okay, you guys are all flight controller. No, nope. Nope.
Oh, this is space. That. I'm in space.
All the revenue streams. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Tape, gifted 5 subs. Holy balls, dude. Okay. Dan Rolls. Thanks, Danny. Appreciate you, man. Dradus has been activated. Voice PP at your service. Now we need alerts for YouTube and YouTube Membies and YouTube Membies on Twitch and Twitch subs on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Do you guys mind if I make like a YouTube membership soundbite that's just from the Magazine 60 song that's from Happy Gilmore 2? Yeah, all right, we got it. Hang on. Let's just stop there. You know the song? No, senor. You know what I mean? That wouldn't get annoying after a while, would it? EJ has weird shuttle dreams when he takes more than 4 days off. Don't tell them what I dream about, Kasim. Jeez. You want breast steak? You want breast steaks? Was there honey involved? Un poquito. All right. I'd honestly rather not have notifications. Also, you pronounce your last name closer than 99% of people. Is it because I can read good? I did graduate from the Derek Zoolander school for kids who can't read good but can speak bad and want to do other things good as well. I've refreshed and I'm not seeing the option for membership. Sorry. Okay, give it a second. It'll... Okay. Where's our update? All right. Stop yelling
Discovery,
at me.
go at throttle up.
Yo. I think someone is not aware of streaming KSA. Cough, cough, giant waffle, cough. Alex, that's why I asked for explicit permission. I don't like general statements. Nope. I want to get it in writing, dude. And that's something, there's a lesson here, okay? And I don't know, maybe Waffle has the same thing. Maybe they like him better than me. I don't know. Stevie O, flight controller. Thank you.
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Ewok. At least I'm not wearing a stupid Bruins shirt.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Hey, Ron. What's up, man? The radius from the top of Super Heavy to the bottom of Super Heavy at 14 degrees is just shy of 40 feet. Sweet. Fox, flight controller. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all the support over there on the tubes. Good stuff. All right. So, SpaceX works with an experienced global response provider to retrieve any debris that may wash up in South Texas and or Mexico as a result of Starship flight test operations. During the survey of the expected debris field from the booster, there was no evidence of any floating or deceased marine life that would signal booster debris impact harmed animals in the vicinity. Following a successful stage separation, the Starship upper stage lit all 6 of its Raptor engines and flew along its expected trajectory. Approximately 3 minutes into the burn, sensors in the nose cone detected a steady increase in methane levels. This continued until approximately 5 minutes into the burn, where pressure began to rapidly decrease in the main fuel tank, while pressure simultaneously increased in the nose cone. Starship systems were able to compensate for the drop in the main tank pressure and completed the ascent burn, achieving the planned velocity in second stage engine cutoff. You do, Cody, yeah. Mm-hmm. The fish looking up is super heavy coming down. Is that the Willem Dafoe? Yeah, yeah, it is. After engine shutdown, the elevated nose cone pressure combined with planned nose cone venting led to a large amount of attitude error, which continued to build up until the vehicle's automatic fault systems disabled nose cone venting. The attitude error resulted in the ship automatically skipping the payload deploy objective, which was also unable to be completed as the higher nose cone pressure resulted in adverse loads on the mechanism responsible for opening the payload bay door. God damn, I called that. I didn't get it exactly right. I said that the pressure inside of the bay was too high, and that's why it was preventing the door from opening. But I didn't know what caused that pressure. Yep. Called that. Deal with it. Oh, man, I'm tired of being partially right. Wait. I'm going to need proof of that. I got your proof. I got your proof right here. Anyway, no, I did say that the pressure in the payload bay, because I saw vortexes, there was stuff that was spinning around inside of the payload bay, indicating that there's air in there. There's a lot of air. Because stuff doesn't spin around in space, right? Like that. It spins around in a vortex, which means there's air. I didn't know where it was coming from, Mutter. I just thought they didn't depressurize the bay correctly. Is that all the stuff floating around in the payload bay? Yeah. Turns out that wasn't dust. That was propellant. Oops. Like slightly frozen methane. Like solid methane. That's not great. Fuel. It was fuel rich. Yep. It seems like something broke going to the header tank. Geek. Yep. The vehicle was able to gradually decrease its attitude error using reaction control thrusters until nose cone venting was re-enabled as planned. Roughly 40 seconds after nose cone vents were re-enabled, onboard cameras showed liquid methane entering the nose cone and temperatures on multiple sensors and controllers started dropping. This eventually triggered automatic passivization commands on the vehicle, resulting in Starship skipping the in-space burn and venting all remaining propellant into space. Hey, Yarg, what's up, dude? Huh. Okay. It's the autogenous pressurization line coming from the Raptors. Yep, that makes sense. I like this illustration. It's quite good. That's from the Space Engineer. Space Engineer is cool. You're a forward dome. Your mom's a forward dome. Nothing much. It's actually raining, which is nice this time of year. No, rain is stupid, Yard. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Starship re-entered Earth's atmosphere in an off-nominal attitude, and communication was lost during entry. Final telemetry from Starship was received approximately 46 minutes into the flight test, while the vehicle was approximately 59 kilometers in altitude and inside the designated entry area over the Indian Ocean. There were no autonomous flight safety system mission rule violations or initiation of the flight termination system. SpaceX led the investigation efforts with oversight from the FAA and participation from NASA.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
You don't own space. NASA does. Hey. Is that Jorge MSC with the Prime sub? Thank you. Taking a guess, Jorge, you, or George, you tell me. The NTSB and the United States Space Force. The most probable root cause for the loss of the Starship upper stage was traced to failure on the main fuel tank pressurization system diffuser. Don't be a loser. Buy a diffuser. Cameras inside the vehicle showed a visible failure on the fuel diffuse canister, which is located inside the nose cone volume on the forward dome of the main fuel tank. While the pre-flight analysis did not show predicted failure, SpaceX engineers were able to recreate the failure using flight conditions while testing at our facility in McGregor. You said that right as I booted up CS. Hey, that's a CS thing. Now I want to play Counter-Strike. Maybe we'll get a couple games in before racing. Maybe we get a couple games in before racing. Maybe we do that. All right, I think about it. To address the issue on upcoming flights, the fuel diffuser has been redesigned to better direct pressurized gases into the main fuel tank and subsequently decrease the strain on the diffuser structure. Hey, if they need an extra canister, I got plenty. I just took a bunch off of the blue truck. CS do some meth. It's less destructive. I got IRL friends coming over at 4. Well, sucks to be you, man. Wait, you have friends? The new design underwent a more rigorous qualification campaign, subjecting it to flight-like stresses and running for more than 10 times the expected service life with no damage. Unfortunately, yeah, your mom. Oh! What is outside? I don't know. I've been doing a lot of that stuff lately, but I'll admit, even the outside stuff that I'm doing is just Bree and I. Like, we go do outside things and touch grass, but we touch grass alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why that's funny. We touch grass alone, son. We're gonna go outside and we're gonna touch grass. We're gonna be introverts about it and do it by ourselves. Pause, giggity. I'm so lonely. Can you explain what a diffuser is and what it's for? I know what a diffuser is when it comes to aerodynamics, dude, but I'm not 100% sure what a fuel diffuser would do here in this particular example. My guess, this is a guess, knowing what